What's good? My name Word. I'm here with Jim Bone across the street. Let's turn up.
Lady, nothing exciting. I do a lot, but I don't get hype about it. Lady, I'm in mad as fuck, and I don't know who to fight about it. Lately, it been too much in my head to even write about it. Write about it, let me holler at you about it. Lady, I've been thinking. Lady, I've been thinking about it. Lady, I've been thinking. Lady, I've been thinking about it.
We'll go with it. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Yep.
What is good? I'm here today with Word.
What's good with you? What's good?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
Shit, I'm chilling.
Man, it is cold, wet, rainy night out. Cold, wet,
Cold
rainy
as
night.
fuck out here. Niggas out this bitch shivering, you heard?
We were going to prepare to do this a little bit more indoors, but we
I should have dressed more appropriate.
From the south, you're probably a little bit cold, yeah?
A little bit. Shivering, like I said. Cold as fuck.
Well, welcome to the Northwest. For those that don't know Word, I'm kind of new to him as well. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got to the Northwest anyway? You're from Baltimore originally?
Yeah, East Baltimore, the DMV. We call it Baltimore Murderland where I'm from, for those who don't know. But how I got here though, so my sister moved up here probably like 9 or 10 years ago. And then when she first moved, she was like, you should come with me. And I was like, come with you where? She said, Portland. I was like, Portland, where the fuck?
Where is
that?
that
Even in the United States? Do I need a passport for that shit? She was like, no, it's over west. It's over West Coast. So I looked on the map, and I've been seeing this shit all my life. It's way above Cali. So I'm like, damn, all right, but I ain't finna move over West Coast, so I don't know nobody over there. But then like 4 or 5 years later, I started getting in some trouble. Got out of it, so things started going south, more south, more south. So I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. And here I am.
That's funny you say that because your song Lately, which I really like, that's dope, bro.
Thank you.
Great video too, super fun. In the video, you say you don't notice much change from the scenery other than dispensaries.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing you really notice a difference from the Northwest.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same shit. Like, only difference is the racial difference, you know what I mean? Where it's predominantly white up here and it's like 90% black where I'm from. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the only difference. When I first got here, it was like the criminal activity was chills. And now it seems like that shit getting, it's still mild by comparison, but it's getting pretty bad though.
For someone that's lived here my entire life, 44 years, it's definitely gotten to a different level around here for sure.
Yeah, it's starting to look like the 80s and early 90s again.
It was rough out here about then. It's starting to get that way for sure. Speaking of the Lately video, who are the two girls that you had in the video? I feel like they were showstoppers, yo. The two girls at the top of the steps.
Oh man, so the dark-skinned one, that was my sister, the one that answered the phone.
Okay.
And that was her friend, the one beside her.
All right.
So that's, you know,
I love the look of them way to the
here.
top of the steps for you there. That was hella dope. That looked like a good.
And the little boy in it, that was my nephew.
Oh, fresh.
You know
oh,
what I mean?
shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, he enjoyed this stuff.
You have really
he watched it every day.
good videos. You have great videos.
Thank you.
Super fun.
I try to be creative as I can, man.
Super fun. I was listening to the Spotify, like getting to know you through the music without the visuals at first. And the song that I really liked was the Lil Pimp, Po Lil Pimp.
Po Lil Pimp?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is dope. And then, of course, I find the video. And what? You guys killed that. That's so dope.
Yeah, so how that came about was, it was just, I don't really know. It was just more so like, tell a little story. I put some names in it, but you know, all of it was true. So, you know.
I love the concept. You know, little baby routine.
Yeah.
It's hella dope, yo. That's so fun.
So I liked it. I think that came out real good. I ain't know how it was gonna come out, just like in my head. And I was telling the person that was shooting the video, shout out to him, Kelly David. You know what I mean?
Taylor Made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Made, yeah.
He do all my videos.
So he does really nice work. He's done work for several artists I can think of.
Yeah, he did rock videos. That's how I got introduced.
Okay.
That's how I got introduced to him by J-Rock.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, he do real work.
Yeah, I love his work. He does really nice stuff, yeah. Have you had a chance to stretch your legs out with anybody else around town? I know you mentioned J-Rock and Blackface, 503.
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really. I'm going to, though. Like, Anthony Revere,
Hey, it's my
I'm
guy.
gonna do
Just tapped
something
in
with
with
him.
Anthony
He
today.
don't know it yet. He don't know it yet. But
Yeah.
I was listening to his music, like going through his Spotify playlist, and I really liked what I heard. And Mindy, she brought it up. She was like,
I saw
y'all
the
two
post.
sound. Yeah, she said y'all sound good together. And I ain't listened to his music before then, but I, you know what I mean, did share stages with him though.
Nice. Yeah.
So I liked what I heard performance-wise, but I didn't listen to his, playlist or whatever. But I went and listened to it, and he dope.
Speaking of sharing a stage together, you guys are going to share a stage together on January 14th.
Yeah,
It'll
I'm
be the
excited
first
for that.
first night of the Across the Street concert series. I'll show that little flyer, bing, right here for everybody to check out. Word's going to be on that bill, along with Anthony Rivera and several others. So
Yeah, Strissa's gonna be on there.
Sharista, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. It's a lot of like local artists that, you know what I mean, I was following since I've been here. That's gonna be on there. So
Yeah,
I'm
thanks for
excited.
joining the bill. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great job. Yeah, I'm glad you reached out and got that done. You also have another gig coming up. It looks like on February 18th, you have the Glow Party there at Rainbow City.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
going to be a
excited
nice
for that,
event.
too.
Yeah, shout out to Strawberry
that.
Pickle down there at Rainbow City. She's the event host there. She's great.
And it's another one in March.
We got another one in March, too?
Yeah, for Skylar Ray.
Ooh, shouts to Skylar Ray.
Yep.
Yeah.
He got me on his show.
Yeah, former guest on the show. Yeah.
So that's my guy. So I did do a song with him called
Well,
Coping Mechanisms
Ooh,
on the mixtape.
okay.
And that was pretty dope too. He killed the shit out that verse. So
You
shouts
got a-
out to him.
You got a pretty large selection of music on your Spotify. It looks like 2 or 3 albums, it looks like.
Well, it was 2 albums, but I couldn't afford to keep it up. So that ended up getting took down. So at this point, it's only 1 album.
1 album.
But
okay.
on like SoundCloud, all the music on there. And then was the Mr. 410 album, but that got took down too. So
Right. So
Yeah.
how long have you been here in the Northwest then, exactly?
I've been here going on 5 years. Well,
5 years?
December made 5 years actually.
All right.
I came up here during the snowstorm.
Okay, I remember that.
I think it was like 2016 or some shit.
All right, yeah.
Man, I started to take my ass back where the fuck I came from. I ain't come up here for this.
One of our
For real.
other past guests, Bang Gotti, he's from the South, and his first night in Portland, he got off the bus, and it was the Naked Portland Bike Race.
Oh my goodness.
So he did the same thing. He was like, "Where am I at?"
Yeah, this shit's different up here. It's different.
Have you had any good successes yet with your music word? Have you had some moments where you've kind of, broke through and kind of felt like you're doing something good, or?
Yeah, I mean, when I first got up here, I was with 2 other boys. You know what I mean? We had a group called LAB. And then, life happened. They started having children, financial disputes, and a few disagreements. So then I went off to do my own thing. And it seemed like the most recent mixtape that I put out, that's getting the most success as far as like show performances, people like you reaching out.
Yeah.
The content better than all the other music was. So I think this mixtape is my best work of art yet.
Sure.
And I think it's having the most success. So I think I'm just kind of like just getting to the point where it's like people starting to know who I am. People starting to see me on stage,
It's working. You're getting it together.
Yeah.
Do you have
So,
a team? Do you have people that work with you directly or support staff? Anything like
criminal
that?
faculty. Shouts out to them, like I said, J-Rock.
Okay.
Since I got here, he been kind of had me under his wing. My sister, she helped me a lot. You feel me? That's why she in all the videos. She helped direct the shit.
Love that.
So she kind of like my biggest supporter in her
What's her
children.
name? Your sister?
Her name is Chef.
Shouts.
Shouts out to her.
Yeah.
Love you, babe.
That's great.
For real. My girlfriend, she a good supporter too. I did a song with her on the mixtape called Toxic Love, and me and her gonna be performing it together again. So
All right.
yeah, my music kind of really, I think, is headed in a good direction. So I think this year is gonna be a good year for.
It seems like you moved quickly
For real.
then for the 5 years you've been here, I guess. In the last few months, you've definitely made some gigantic steps, it seems like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
How do you go about making your music? Are you a like a nighttime creative? You like to do it in the mornings or
In the moment.
morning?
In the moment. Like if you ask my lady, she'll tell you my love is money and music.
In that order?
Yeah, in that order. In that order. Because you need the money to make the music. So if you ain't got the money, it ain't nothing finna move.
Are you a family man? You have a family of your own?
No, I don't got no family.
Cool.
Well, I mean, I got my sister and her children. She got 5 children. That's enough children for me.
Oh, big unk. Hey.
That's enough children for me.
It's fun when you get to visit them and leave them there, huh?
Yeah. You can tell them, no, you ain't. Leave that there.
Well, what does a guy like you do to relax, man?
I don't know.
Are you
Maybe.
into anything else other than music? This question's always haunting to people, I seem like.
I mean, to relax, I like to box.
Ooh, box?
For one, that's my stress reliever right there. Throw them hands, you heard?
When was the last time you got a chance to do that?
Oh man, I ain't been to the gym in a couple months, a couple months.
We got a couple guys that are past guests on the show. Will Doby, past guest. He's into that boxing stuff. So.
What else I do?
What else
Like
you
to
do?
smoke.
Yeah. Smoke?
Obviously, you seen me.
Yeah.
And just chill with family, really.
Come on now.
Can't beat that.
Speaking of smoke, and I don't know if you got a chance to watch the show, I do bring everybody a gift. Here's a little nighttime snack for you.
Thank you kindly. Let's smell it. See how you shake it.
Comes in at 28 point something or other. There you go.
This that sticky egg here.
Have some fun with that. Did you go see the new Spider-Man movie yet?
No, I heard it was good though.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I heard it was good.
Yeah.
My brother told me it was good.
How about Baltimore? Is there a homeless problem there, kind of like we have here, houseless problem?
It's not. I mean, you got homelessness everywhere you go, but it's not even remotely as bad in Baltimore. At least when I left.
Right.
The thing about Baltimore, it was just so drug and crime infested. The biggest thing was like gun violence. When I left, it was more murders than days in a year. Cause it was like,
oh, that's
people
a hard stat to swallow.
People was like 4 people was getting killed a day on a daily basis. It wasn't like every now and then or every other week. No, it was like every week, at least like 8 people was getting killed.
Was it hard to get it out, to make any movement out there in the music scene in Baltimore? Did you?
Very.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's like, basically, if you ain't really like a street nigga or a hood nigga, ain't nobody really trying to hear you. Which, you know what I mean? I was out there, but I wasn't knee deep out there like that to get that type of recognition. So that's what it is.
Seems to be a problem in hip hop. R.I.P. to Draco and some of the recent violence we've had in large stream music, all the way to our local music scene. We've had some violence. So
yeah,
it's sad. It's super sad.
And then it's like another reason why it's hard to come up in that city. Because every time you get ready to come up, somebody end up killing you. Like 9 times out of 10. Like some of the biggest artists in that city end up getting killed.
I agree. Yeah. Damn it. That's so bad when these young men and women are just talented and they get taken too early. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
It's a worldwide struggle though.
This is a cool little spot. I wonder how much it costs to live here.
More than I can afford.
More than I can afford, that's for real. We ran through about 14, 15 minutes on the show pretty quick. You want to give some shout outs or some special love on the way out of here before we take off?
Yeah, so I definitely want to give a shout out to J-Rock, Blackface, Janelle Lay, my sister, all the people, Mindy. Gotta shout her out because she a supporter, Joey.
She is. She's a new supporter for what I do too, so that's cool. That nice little common link there. Shout out to Mindy.
Who else? Shit, I want to give a shout out to my people back home, Shayna West, Chris. Y'all don't know who they is, but they know who they is. Yeah. They gonna be watching. I want to give a shout out to Human.
You recording down there at Human?
Yeah, that's where I go to record.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually, like I said, I was telling you about the song me, Rock, and Blackface about to do. I go to the studio Wednesday to lay down the blueprint, and they gonna get on the remix.
Woo.
And hopefully in March, that'll be done by then, and we all can perform that song.
I'm working to get Human on the show. If you're out there watching, Human, you are a part of the community. You will be on the show.
Yeah.
I got you in my mind.
And shout out to Scholar.
Yay.
Shout out to Act Right. He was on my mixtape.
All right.
Other artists. Shout out to MC Craze.
Hey.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole Portland, the whole DMV, Baltimore, Virginia, DC, and the whole Portland.
Good
You know
stuff,
what I mean?
man.
Love y'all.
I'm going to go ahead and add your Spotify links down there at the bottom. I'll also put your YouTube links down there at the bottom so everybody can follow my mans and his activities. Put your Instagram link down there too.
Yeah.
Have everybody tap in with my mans. What does it take for someone to work with you? A simple email or?
Yeah. Just hit me up in the inbox. You know what I mean? I ain't finna charge you at this moment.
Tight.
So I want to show everybody love and hope everybody show me love back. And that's
Man.
what it is.
Been a great gentleman, more than I expected. Or can't even say that. You've been a class act gentleman, exactly what I expected.
You already.
Nice meeting you, Word.
Same to you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is great. Remember, everybody tap in. You're going to be able to see my man January 14th live at the Portland PDX Event Center for the Cross the Street concert series.
All right.
So until then, let's get you out of this cold. I know he's cold. I know I am. I even got a jacket on. Cheers, friend.
All right.